motorcycles. May have got myself into a little bit of a situation here. Might have bought something for $100. Oh, I don't know if I can sit this low, but get out of the way for you. This is my 1973 Honda CB350. Let me take these off. As you can see, pretty much just the frame. It was more in pieces, of course, when I bought it. She is most of the way in. We just gotta probably do a little more work, a little more wobbling, a little more movement, then it'll be in the Volvo. It's a complete bike. Granted, there are a few missing items on this bike, but overall, it tends to be complete enough for my liking.
This looks like a terrible idea. Whoa, too far to stop.
See, it has the engine, which is fully there, apart from the head right now. It's got both tires, which also fully here. And get this, it's got all the original chrome still on it, which that's pretty cool. It's even got the original speedometer still on it. You know, the green Honda speedometers from... Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's got 6,000 miles. That's not too bad. Honestly, 6,000 miles was kind of why I decided to buy it in the first place, for the whopping total of $100. Now, you might be wondering, where exactly am I going with this? Because, okay, great, I have a new bike. And its location is kind of particular. But originally, I was planning on doing a full teardown video. In my dorm room. Now, naturally, of course, I thought, well, it might be interesting for you guys to watch because, you know, not many people take apart a motorcycle in their dorm. Unfortunately, though, I learned pretty quickly after watching back nearly an hour of video of me trying to take apart my motorcycle that it's actually pretty boring to watch someone take apart a motorcycle, irregardless of where it is. I got all the way through taking apart the engine. Of course, not fully. Actually, I didn't even get all the way through taking apart the engine. I got the head off, and then I hit a wall of trying to get the cylinder unstuck. Actually, a pretty giant wall of trying to get the cylinder unstuck. It's been 5 weeks, and I still haven't gotten that cylinder unstuck. So it's kind of been really me recording hitting a piston for 5 weeks straight, which leads to a lot of boring videos.
Alright, this is
And I mean a lot of boring videos. Like, there's probably a good another hour of this. For the sake of your attention span and for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to go ahead and omit most of those videos. Granted, if you really want to sit there and watch me pour over an engine for hours and hours and hours, you can. I will happily send you the hours of videos that it took to do that. However, for the rest of you sane people, let me just sum it up real quick in a little voiceover montage for you. Alright, to summarize for you guys real quick, this is a motorcycle. See, it used to look a lot better. Had a seat, still has a seat, just not a great seat. This here is the acorn I found in the air filter. Pretty cool, singular acorn, I guess. I don't know how I got it in there, honestly. I talked about it for a while during the video, but it's besides the point. These are the air filters, which look like air filters. I really spent a lot of time going over the air filtration system on this motorcycle for no apparent reason. So I'm going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit here. Next, we have one of the better videos of me. Let's slow it down a little bit so you can see. Just look at. Okay, moving on. More of me talking. I really spent a lot of time talking to the camera, even though I had no clue what I was talking about. But you know, that's all right. Finally, we have another video of my bike, which I surprisingly don't have a lot of. But of course, I turned the camera back on myself. So instead of showing you guys countless videos of myself, I'm just gonna cut it to black real quick and explain. The next hour or so of recording that I have is just me trying to get the engine out. Yeah, this goes on for a while. think I am missing a step, so I'm going to go back and check. Now, if you couldn't hear, I just said I think I'm missing a step. In fact, I show it right here that I was in fact missing a step. As you can see, that bolt was supposed to come out. So I ended up actually just sitting there and moving the engine back and forth for a solid like 45 minutes when not even all the bolts were out. So I swung back around, attacked it again, and alright, we're gonna go for attempt number 2 now. If I might cut this out and just throw the choke one to make myself look a little better, but probably not. So I'm gonna try again to lift it up and out. I'll see how good I can go. So in the next clip, I grab my safety gear, I get over the bike, and I'm gonna go ahead and freeze it here for a second because look at this optimal engine pulling position right there. I mean, just I'm gonna probably feel that in my back in probably a good week or so. Well, I already do, honestly, but I get to pulling the engine. I pretty much am only able to just kind of wiggle it up and down, side to side in all sorts of directions, but eventually, after a while of some convincing with this giant hunk of metal, I'm actually able to get it out of the motorcycle and put it on the floor. That's a pleasant success I wasn't expecting. That actually wasn't terrible. No, it doesn't weigh nearly as much as you would think. You look at this and you probably think, oh, it's probably a good 300 pounds. It's like 90. It's heavy, but it's pretty good. You got some good handle points, so you gotta sit down. Obviously, being me, I was pretty tired at this point with this giant block of metal and trying to get it out of the motorcycle, but at this time, I really thought this was going to be the hardest part of the motorcycle trip. I thought that this was the big hill to climb, and that would be it, but boy was I wrong. Naturally, of course, the next step after removing an engine is to clean your space and hyper-organize, that way you don't piss off your roommate, so that's pretty much exactly what I did. I went out, bought a Harbor Freight jack stand, and put everything onto nice foam tiles, and this is kind of where I realized the engine was way dirtier than it looked when it was in the bike, so I decided to use some movie magic. Yes, film magic. We're gonna go ahead and just... bam. Okay. To create a transition that I'm sure even your 12-year-old TikTok-addicted niece would probably tell you is awful. And follow that up with even more amazing cinematography skills. I tried to make a cinematic video, I think, of the dirt on the bike, but it kind of just ended up looking like I was a crackhead with a camera looking for my pipe on an engine. It didn't turn out too great. For the next while of recording, I actually spent doing stuff that was rather productive, although there was a lot of grunting and a lot of me holding my thumb over the microphone. Fortunately, however, the one part of audio that did end up actually coming out halfway alright is the part of the audio where it sounds like I was having a little too much fun with the engine if you were to take it out of context. So I'll go ahead and play that right now for those who are playing it on their speakers. Yeah. There we go. Oh my god. Now, after that cacophony of questionable noises while I was trying to loosen bolts, I was able to pop the valve cover off and see that, shockingly, the 6,000-mile engine looked like the insides of a 6,000-mile engine. Now, for those who don't know, what you're looking at right now is the single overhead cam for this engine. This engine is actually a Honda CB350 twin, which means there's 2 pistons instead of 4 for their later years known as the 354, which is a more common bike. This overhead cam is chain driven, and the rest of it, yeah, it's basic valve operation. I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably know how. And if you don't, well, good news for you, I honestly don't know what I'm talking about either, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the part that I do know what I'm talking about, and that's braking stuff. Boom. Broken item number 1 right there. Yeah, so that's the points cover thingy, Bob. I don't know, it's some doohickey that was kind of already broken to begin with. When I was trying to pry it off, I snapped the metal housing in half, so I tried to make it sound like I knew, oh, well, it's maybe I just blah, blah, blah. No, I broke it because I was being stupid, and then I just decided to break it off entirely after this point instead of trying to figure it out. So what quickly started as a delicate dismantling of a motorcycle turned into me beating the ever-living crap out of something that I shouldn't be doing with a very small hammer and a very comically large flathead screwdriver. Now, I will say this method did work, but I don't recommend prying off your points cover with a screwdriver, as this is a very easy way to make your engine go from "this thing will never run until I fix it" to "this thing will never run again." Fortunately, I didn't break anything further, so I didn't have to go through the whole money bin of finding more stuff, but yeah, lesson learned. So next, of course, I was able to remove the rest of the cam housing, which really just required a little more turning, a few bolts removed, and I got down to the head. With the head being the final obstacle to cross, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little viewer discretion advised for the next clip here, as it was a lot worse looking in the cylinder walls than I anticipated. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. That is some nasty corrosion on these pistons. Let me see if I can get a little bit of through here. Yeah, it was pretty bad to see, and I think you can kind of see now why I've spent the last 5 or so weeks trying to get these pistons unstuck. Now, the one that you see is higher up. I actually did end up getting that one unstuck, but the other one that's a little further down, that's sitting in a puddle of, I think, Marvel Mystery Oil, ATF, and quite a lot of rusty water, well, it's been stuck ever since.
In a time before history, the world fallen apart.
Okay. So, with that all being said, that leaves us to today, December 25th, hence the Christmas hat. Yeah, it's actually like November, but fall break is coming up, and I can't really keep it in here because they tend to do a little bit of room inspections over fall break, and I don't know if they would like seeing that in my room.
And when they come to steal your room items, they will scavenge the motorcycle too.
But in all seriousness, I can't really keep it in here for obvious reasons. But that's not saying that I'm completely giving up on the idea or the project. Really, it's just kind of saying that I'm postponing it for now, and I'm going to be taking this thing apart and transporting it back to where it was, which was the Chevolvo. Now, this, I don't know, you probably can't see it, but I'm pointing at my engine. That is going to be probably staying in here, or at least it's going to be brought out and put back in here, as I plan to spend some time rebuilding it with my grandfather, so hopefully I'll be able to get some video of that for you guys to watch. But for now, really, this video has just kind of summed up the dismantling process, so you're about to get to witness me removing both wheels from this thing and trying to get people to help me bring it down a set of stairs and load it into the Volvo. Removing the rear tire of a CB350. How to remove the rear tire of a Honda CB350. No, not a 360, a 350. Okay. The skid mark 300. Oh boy. I'm forgetting something. So, tools. So, with tools in hand, determination set on my mind, and the complete lack of an ability to actually check what I'm doing, I set off with dismantling the rear end of my motorcycle. Naturally, me being me, I started with the wrong process of dismantling the rear end of my motorcycle, of course, but I eventually came around, found some videos on it, which showed me the other side, and figured out that you actually had to remove the castle nut first on the other side to be able to push the axle pan around. I thought that maybe there was some sort of way I could dislodge this little washer type thing and get it out of the way, but that wasn't really the case. So eventually, coming to my senses, I swung around and removed the castle nut using probably the worst method possible. Come on. That method being using my friend's pair of pliers as a set of hammers to remove the cotter pin while also saying donk every single swing. Donk, 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 donk. Eventually, though, after some careful deliberation and some much-needed thinking time, I realized it'd actually be a smart idea to just use a hammer to remove this pin instead of trying to use my friend's pliers to tap them out. And with my sheer level of excitement that you can hear in my voice, I was able to remove the cotter pin and start working on the rest. Could have been... oh, that took forever. Crank that down. That's a bit too big. This one's still loose. Okay. That's a start. Back to watching YouTube.
That's quite a list. So many presents.
Order came off. Doesn't even hurt to take a lot of pictures of this.
Oh, what? You're gonna what? What?
Pull it all the way out of there.
Come on. There you go. Axle. And just like that, with the rear wheel removed, the axle removed, and this little brake drum thing removed, I'm really just down to getting the frame out of my building. So that ended up being kind of the hardest part, because you'd be surprised how hard it is to move a frame down a set of stairs. But eventually I was able to get it downstairs, so let's go to that. The card's in it, right?
It says recording.
Okay, then we're good. Just keep recording. Don't press anything now. Oh, also forgot to mention, this is Herman. This is a guy who you heard in the first clip.
This looks like a terrible idea.
Who helped me get the motorcycle up the stairs in the first case, and he's the one who helped me get the motorcycle down the stairs in this case, with my buddy Ethan recording during the whole time.
Do I hold down on here?
No,
That's how I think we do it.
no. Do not touch that button. You just...
They do it manual?
Yeah. It's manual fucking.
No,
So just
probably
make you ready, Herman?
Alright, open the door, buddy.
Alright, let Herman go first. Swing it.
Pivot.
You want to close the door behind us? It's a lot lighter, what do you say?
Because I'm front open work.
I don't have any hands.
Wait!
Come in. Are you going up first?
Yeah.
I have turning actual ability, so. It's still, it takes a lot longer than it was before.
We took it off the elevator last time.
It was so heavy.
I'm pushing you down.
Yeah.
Don't fucking fall.
Gaining like 30 people watching us.
Crazy motor, man.
Also, I don't want you to complain about your size being heavy. You have the nice.
Pretty sure that's like, bro, that's karma telling you to shut your ass.
Probably. Yeah, that scared the shit out of my own. That's how you put the e-brake on, is you slam your elbow.
Oh shit. My guys.
Don't attract attention.
What's up? My name's Topher.
Make sure don't open the door for me. Come on, car's right there. Let me put this down. And we're just gonna leave it here for now.
What are your thoughts about what's going on right now?
My shoulder hurts.
Oh, uh-oh. Wait.
Do we think it will fit here? I guess only one way to find out.
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Alright. Yeah, I'm not taking
The final
I won't catch you.
push.
Okay.
Herman, get your ass up.
Just up and over, bro.
I'm not. Who do you think I am? The Hulk?
Yes.
That's all I need. You give me that side.
He's got it.
Could've just like lifted her.
Ah, now I have an awkward hold.
Maybe if you didn't want to be funky.
Okay, where are you going? Why are we going sideways?
I thought we were going that way.
Go straight. Go. Where are you going? We're not plowing.
I take that very offensively.
Okay, let go of your right hand. And swing it out this way. Go forward. Oh, I've lost my grip. There we go. Let me set it up. Now we'll have a lot easier time this time because we don't have the rear tire sitting. It is slightly.
Cut myself.
Bro, don't do that.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna cut myself.
Guide her in and exit through the passenger door. Holy fuck. Herman making it look light. Alright. Oh.
Like, turn it over.
Yeah. Lift it, turn her this way. There you go. Okay. Still good on clearance? Yep. And lift her in. Lift it in the middle. Okay, too much turn, too much turn.
Alright, scoop.
Yep, just leave it out of this position. To get out of this position.
Yeah, that's what she said, dude.
Alright.
Come on, I had to make
Twist
it one time.
Twist it a little bit this way.
Which one?
A little bit this way. Yeah, twist it out.
Out there, guys.
Anything get out?
Oh.
Good job, y'all. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Is she in all the way?
A little bit more clearance. There you go.
In! And we have enough room for the engine.
What?
Hold on. Yeah, the engine will go right here.
Taking a ball with you?
Yeah. The engine's the most important part. Post-game interview, I tell you what, bud, that was pretty hard. You know, when I first got this bike, I really thought it wasn't going to be that big of a deal. But, wow, it has been a big hassle getting this bike down here.
Why do you sound like a Reagan?
Reagan? Yeah. I'm doing a Midwestern accent here with the
Ronald Reagan.
bag.
No. I'm sorry, my buddy's autistic.
So next we get
a little bit.
Next we get the engine down here, which might also be a me and Herman endeavor because it's fucking heavy.
Just get like all of one side, one side.
I don't think a tarp would lift it.
The engine?
Yeah, we can just do it together.
Yeah, exactly.
We can just that one we
put
can
that
just put a
engine on the
trash. That one we can just put a trash bag over and carry her into the elevator. Just pretend it's not an engine.
We're carrying a
The trash bag would break.
Yeah.
Sure, you can
No,
pump it.
not fucking carry it like this.
Oh, I was
Go
like,
over
I'm not
top
sure
and
that's
carry
gonna
it
last.
like this. I have a trolley. Oh, look at how my veins are popping.
Look at that. Wait.
Ooh.
And with that amazing transition out of the way, it was just getting the rest of the motorcycle, which at this point was just the engine out. Now, we decided to actually take the engine down the elevator because, I don't know, we were lazy and didn't want to carry the engine down the stairs. So the rest of this video really comprises of us somehow sneaking through the dorm building with a 200-pound motorcycle engine, well, 90-pound, give or take, motorcycle engine, putting it on the elevator, taking it downstairs, and getting it back outside. So I'll let you guys enjoy a little time lapse of that.
Standing blackout drunk at the
You know what's crazy? This thing probably is like the same weight as like half a Herman. This thing.
How do you feel about that, Herman? There's a lot of things that are half my weight.
At this point, we get down to the bottom of the elevator, open the elevator, and standing right there is an RA and a janitor. Thankfully, they didn't do anything, but you can see our awkward waves to them. So, yeah, that was a little funny. With this final obstacle out of the way, really all we had to do was get it outside, push it down the street a little bit, get it out to my car, and we'd be good.
You know what's the best part? What? That motorcycle down there, that one, it's pretty much the same engine.
Who's stealing?
Real.
If we left the motorcycle, he would probably know.
Look at my ass crack.
I'm recording it, don't worry.
You not.
I got a little too excited.
Okay, come on, Santa Claus. Let's get it.
I believe. We ran into a dilemma.
You're just gonna lift it and put it into the car.
Pop the trunk. I probably could have just done this.
Carry it all the way here.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
What honked the horn?
I don't fucking know. Oh, that's not the horn. That's
Oh, it's not a horn, it's just like rubbing.
no, he could.
Push it. Get in there. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good.
First, something's gonna break.
Oh,
Got chin.
that's not going anywhere.
Oops, I was not recording properly.
Raw!
Okay. With that long, arduous, yes, that's a great word, long, arduous process of getting le motorcycle out to the Chevolvo, that's gonna be, I guess, the end of the video. As for now, really appreciate you guys watching my first ever kind of crapshoot try at making something entertaining.
Okay, we can wrap this up now.
No, hold on, I have a speech to give. I have a speech to give. Again, I really appreciate you guys' support. As for this, I will be making another video eventually of rebuilding and actually getting the motorcycle to work. I'd like to make this a full series.
For
now, I would like to say thank you once more, and I will see you all later.
This looks like a terrible idea. Whoa, too far to stop.